Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. This is take 2 because I felt like my last one was a little grumpy pants and I didn't want to be grumpy pants. So it's just Monday. I'm very tired. I didn't sleep good last night and I'm hungry. So I just wanted to do this before I go do some other stuff I got to do. So we're going to try it again, okay? Today is November 18th, 2019. And like I said, it's Monday all day long. It's Monday. So this morning I saw like 4 deer. They ran out. They came out in front of me more than one occasion. I need to remember to put my camera up and record my ride. So if I see some deer, I can just put that little excerpt in here if y'all want to see that. Because I did do a whole ride along to work video, which I'll try to remember to put a little eye thing. It may be on this side. I don't know what side it goes on. It's always on the side I didn't point to usually. So, yeah. If you want to see that. And then, what else today? I don't know. I know the kids, the students are ready to be out. So afternoon class was just utter chaos. But 4 more days, y'all. 4 more days till break. So the first thing I want to say before I forget, because I think about it after I finish recording every time. I told y'all a while back that my dad started making earrings. He was selling them in a couple of local places. Well, he decided to open an Etsy shop. So it is called Earrings by John. And his slogan is easy on the ear, which I love. And I'm going to look it up. I haven't even visited his shop on Etsy. That's terrible. But I'll put a link down below so y'all can go check him out. He does have free shipping set up already in the United States. He did that when he started his shop. So let's see. I'll put a link down below and y'all can go check him out. Be nice. He is new to the Etsy thing. And the online thing. He opened a Facebook account too. So we'll see how all that goes. What else for life? Oh, I've been bamboozled. Bamboozled, y'all. I have been waiting for 2 fat quarter bundles I ordered from an Etsy shop. And I am going to say the name on here because I don't want anybody else to be bamboozled. It was a total of $70 worth of merchandise, y'all, which was a good price for these particular fat quarter bundles. It was the best price I had found. One was my We Wish You a Merry Christmas, which is a newer fat quarter bundle. And one was, I think it was the Dressmaker's Ball. It's a Halloween fat quarter bundle. And I got a shipping notification, but it didn't have a tracking information, which was odd because you usually have tracking information with Etsy. So I waited. I kept waiting and waiting, and then it told me it should be here between a certain time. Well, that time has passed, and so I messaged them today saying, "Hey, I haven't received this package. I was just wondering what happened to it, because I think the shop was listed as being in California, and I know that they've had some issues with the fires and things that have happened, because I've seen things talk about the delays in shipping. So I thought maybe that's what had happened. I was like, let me go check out the shop and see if they had put something about that in the shop. Well, the shop was closed. It said that they were taking a break. I was like, okay. And then I noticed the reviews, which I don't know how I missed that in the beginning, because generally I see the reviews for a shop before I order. I look at reviews all the time, y'all. They were all 1-star reviews because there was a whole list of people who had ordered from the shop and never received their items. Bamboozled. I've never had that happen to me with an Etsy shop. The name of the Etsy shop is EastMeetsWestFabrics. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. I will put the correct name down below, but I will not put a link to it because it is closed. Well, it says it's taking a short break, but I can't believe Etsy still has allowed that to exist still. when I saw all the complaints. I can't believe I didn't notice that before. I feel like maybe that was hidden or something was different. I don't know. Because I didn't see it until I went since all the shop was closed. So, yeah. So I'm disappointed about that, but most of them said that they filed a dispute with Etsy, which I went ahead and did. It said I had to wait till the 22nd, and if I hadn't heard from the shop, then I could do a further claim, and several of them had already said they got their money back from Etsy, so I'm hoping that's the case, because that was not like a few dollars. Yeah. So, yeah. I didn't even know that could happen on Etsy because, I don't know. I guess it could happen anywhere. That's terrible, though. So, I'm not happy about that. Anywho, moving on. I'm not wearing a crocheted item today, but I have a crocheted item to show you. I've showed you this before. And the reason I bring this up, let me just show it first. This is the first crocheted sweater I ever made when I was a teenager. Made it for my mother. Check out that handmade by KH label. That was my initials before I got married. So I'd taken this out when I was changing out my clothes for cold weather. And I was like, I tried it on. It's like, well, it's a little snug, but it's very rough. This is like a Red Heart Super Saver yarn or something like that, I'm sure. I said, well, maybe if I wash it, it'll soften up a little bit. You know, I was just going to hand wash it and dry because I'm not too sure about my seaming going on in this thing, okay? What's funny about it is I had a comment on the blog just yesterday, day before, asking about this sweater because they wanted to know what yarn I used and the pattern I used because they really liked it, which I've got to answer that comment still. But if you're watching, person who left that comment, I'm fairly certain this was some sort of Red Heart Super Saver I got from Walmart. Other than that, I have no idea. I made this over 20 years ago. I have no idea where I got this pattern from. Probably from a crochet magazine I picked up in the store or something like that, because I did not have internet back then. So, yeah, that's the best I can do. I don't think they make this colorway anymore anyway. I'm pretty sure it was a Red Heart Super Saver. It feels like Red Heart Super Saver. Matter of fact, I think Red Heart Super Saver up to date is much softer than this yarn. If I wear that, I might catch on fire. So, I said I was going to show you some clubs today, okay? I was super excited to sign up to be an Annie's affiliate, which I'm still an Annie's affiliate. I love their catalog. I do love some other stuff I've gotten from them. But I signed up for the Annie's Crochet African Block of the Month Club to be an affiliate. Yeah, it's a separate affiliate thing. And I wish I had waited till I had gotten the club a couple times before I did that, because I cannot promote this club, and I will be sending them an email about it. But the first month I got 2 skeins of yarn, 2 crochet hooks that you use in the patterns, a darning needle, you get the printed pattern booklet, you get 3 squares, it's a sampler Afghan, and you get, it's like a little plastic thing you can stick the pattern in and your crochet hooks in. It has a little flap. It's nothing fancy, okay? But the first month was half price. So regular price of this is $19.99 plus shipping and handling. And then the first month was $19.99 plus shipping and handling. I think it was $17 and something, so to speak. This month's bill was $28 and some change. And this is all I got. 2 skeins of yarn. And the patterns. 3 more squares. That's way overpriced. I'm sorry, but it is. These skeins of yarn are $4.99 each. It's the Everyday Anti-Peel Acrylic. It's a very nice yarn. But that's $10 worth of yarn. Where's the other $10 coming from? You can't say shipping and handling because that was extra. That was over $8 extra. I do have the little pattern booklet, but these are the first 2 blocks were single crochet and double crochet block. One of these is a half double crochet block. Not much pattern. There's some patterns in here. They do have online tutorial videos to go along with this, but I don't need those typically because I'm an advanced crocheter. And even for a beginner crocheter, that does not add $10 more worth of value. In my opinion, that is a digital product, which does take time to set up and edit, but once it's there, you don't have to do anything else, really. I need some water. So, highly disappointed. I've already canceled the subscription because I'm not going to pay $28 a month for 2 skeins of yarn and 3 square patterns, which may be $3, maybe, because it's in this little slicky booklet, but no. So I'm highly disappointed about that club. Put that aside. Next, Darn Good Yarn. This is the regular Darn Good Yarn of the Month club. If you remember, it was $10 plus shipping a month. Then a few months ago, they said they were upping it to $20 a month. But if you were already a member, you got to keep it for the $10 a month. You can get it for $10 a month if you pay for a whole year in advance. So they said they were upgrading it. It was going to be a better box, you know, and they have some online stuff too. Not a better box. I'm just going to disagree with that right off the bat. The first month we got the small ball of yarn. This is recycled silk yarn, which, you know, if you look at the price online for it, at the $10 level, it's a good deal. The $20 level, with what they're putting in the box, is not a good deal. And we got the zippered pouch. It was a fairly large zippered pouch, canvas with a print on it, metal zipper, no lining. Okay, I was like, on the fence. This month, no. So we did get the lace weight silk yarn Sparkle Sandy Beach, which I love this color. It does remind me very much of the beach. It's got 50 grams. It's 300 yards. So it is silk yarn. I think these run between $13 and $15 on their website. Okay. And our extra was plastic stitch markers, which you can get for 50 cents or $1. I mean, if it had have been some more decorative metal type beaded stitch markers, I might have been okay with it, but it's plastic stitch markers, y'all. And then we got the patterns, which the patterns we actually got 2 crochet and 2 knitting patterns this time. And they're all some kind of lightweight scarf or shawlette type deal. They even put a write-up about the stitch markers here. I don't know who's doing this, but I love Darn Good Yarn. I love what they're doing. I love what they're trying to do, but their clubs, they really need to, they gotta have somebody else doing them because they're not good. The sock club was $20 a month. You got 60 grams of yarn in it, which is terrible. And I didn't get any extra. You're supposed to get extras. Plus, I got the knitting and crochet pattern. I think the Smell Great guy said in my comments, he got a crochet pattern when he ordered the knit. He didn't get both. And he just got the yarn. So, I don't know. Plus, the fact is, I need to contact them again because I've already paid for 3 boxes. The 3rd one just came out. I've only received 1. That's all I've received. So, I don't know who handles all that, but they're not doing a good job. That's what I'm going to say about that. So, this is why I was kind of grumpy pants. Got bamboozled with my fabric. These 2 clubs, highly disappointed. I will be keeping the Darn Good Yarn because I still pay $10 a month, and it's a good price for me. But I have a hard time promoting this as an affiliate when they up the price to $20. And you're getting plastic stitch markers. That's not a good deal, in my opinion. So, all right. Now I'm going to show you some crochets that I finished I finished my cookie sheet. Look. Let's talk about this instead. Let's not talk about the bamboozling. Well, I've got to put the sprinkles on it. I'm going to get out my floss and put some sprinkles on these cookies. Because who doesn't like sprinkles on cookies? Y'all, I like sprinkles on everything. I like sprinkles on my yarn. I like sprinkles on my cookies. I like sprinkles in my hot cocoa. On cupcakes. Yeah. Sprinkles are great. Anyway, there is this. And I did my pancake ornament. These both came from Sorella. These are actually free on her website. I have the paid PDF download, but she had a deal when you ordered so many of her patterns or something in her Etsy shop, and I just got the patterns. I don't mind paying for patterns. I've written patterns. I know how much time it takes to do the pattern and all that stuff, right? If it's a well-written pattern. So this was supposed to be, this outside was supposed to be the brown, and then you're supposed to put a single crochet of the white. I guess it's supposed to be like a plate, but this was just a little bit of the chainette I had left over, so I didn't have enough to do that one, so I just made my plate bigger and my pancake smaller. And this is a little bit of Heartland, and the white and the yellow are both Benna's Choice yarns. So there's my pancake on a plate. Super cute. I did start my cocoa cup. So this is the cup. I finished it last night. This is leftovers from my Woolies cake that I did my shawl with. Yeah. And I've got to make the cocoa part and stuff it and attach it. And then you put little marshmallows on it and there's a little handle. So there's the cup part. Look at those awesome stitches. I think they turned out pretty good. So, anywho, I'll be working on that again this evening. And, I got my blueprint box today, which I'm excited about, my blueprint order. But I'll show y'all that tomorrow when I can go through it more thoroughly. And I'm not so grumpy. So grumpy. But like I said, I'm tired and I'm hungry. I just want to get this done so I can go do my other stuff. I got some orders to pack up for the shop, and was going to cook some supper tonight, which I usually don't do on Monday, but I really want some of the supper I'm going to cook. I'm going to cook. I made up a recipe. There's a local Mexican restaurant we go to. No, it's not Los Compadres. That's a different one. La Hacienda? That doesn't sound right. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, which is dumb. I usually can. Anywho, they have it's called the Texan Special, but it has like steak and chicken and shrimp and rice and like a cheese sauce stuff, and it's really good. It's what my husband and I usually get. So I've made up my own version, which I think is better. Don't tell the restaurant that I said that. But I buy those, what are they called? Little John's Soul. I don't know. They come in a bag. They are steak fajita strips and chicken fajita strips. They're already seasoned. They're already cooked. You just have to heat them up. And then I get a bag of the small shrimp with no tails on it. And I think those are pretty cooked too. And then I add in, last time I used like Tostitos queso cheese dip. And I used in my rice, the yellow rice. I cooked some of that and I put that in there. I also chop up peppers and onions and put in mushrooms if I have them. I don't have any mushrooms today. But I put that in there, which the other one doesn't have any kind of vegetables in it from the restaurant. And I put a little bit of salsa in there, just a little bit. So this time I have some queso cheese, like just the queso cheese in the container. So yeah, I'm getting hungry just thinking about that, y'all. That's what I'm making for supper. It's really good. I'll try to remember to post a picture on Instagram so y'all can drool over it because it's delicious. Anywho, only other thing I was going to show y'all today is I got my Crochet World magazine. It has Jonah Larson on it. That's the, what do they call him? The crochet prodigy. He's 11 years old. He's an awesome kid. they have an interview with him in here. I haven't read it yet, so I get this through Annie's. I'm pretty sure I get this through Annie's. Yeah, I like this magazine. It's a great magazine. I liked the Christmas magazine too. It's awesome. So here is here are the patterns, and he has a pattern in there. This one right here is his pattern. This Christmas Afghan. So you can see a bunch of that's all the patterns in there. So there's numbers of the pages that they're on, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 Afghan patterns in here. A football pattern, a hexagon ball pattern, a couple of hats and scarves and cowls and some mittens and some doilies for the table, a pillow pattern, which I really like it. I really like the pillow pattern right there. And there is a gingerbread house. That's cute. Yeah, a lot of great patterns in here. There's a, hey Pat, there's a filet crochet pattern in there. It's a Christmas winter scene. Pat likes to do filet. She knows who I'm talking to. She's the one that made me the, and I need to get a thing to hang it on still. It says coffee time with Teadoddles, I think it is, but it was a filet crochet she did. It was awesome. I love stuff like that. So, and if y'all know of any more, I've got some in my Pinterest queue, of course, on my Pinterest boards. If y'all know of any more Christmas ornaments. Did I say that already? I don't know. This is the second time I did this, so. Y'all got any cool Christmas ornament patterns to crochet? I don't want to do the doily star ones. There's a crocheted bell, like lacework bell, that was starched out. It even has a little ringer in it, even though it doesn't make a noise. That my Teadoddles made on my parents' tree. It's really awesome. Whenever they decorate their tree, I'll try to remember to show it to y'all, because I think there's another one on there too, like a star or something. It's pretty cool. So, anywho, I won't be doing any sewing today. I usually don't sew on Mondays because I'm tired on Mondays, and I typically don't cook. I am going to cook that because I'm really craving it, and then I'm going to crochet while I edit this video. And well, I'll edit this video while I eat, and then I've got to pack some orders, and then I will crochet. I always have to think about the order and we'll do things so I don't forget to do something. Do y'all do that? Do y'all think about? Do y'all do things like, I'll think, if I go ahead and put the laundry in, it can be washing whilst I do this other stuff. Or if I go ahead and get this video edited, it can be uploading whilst I do these other things. Do y'all do things like that? I do that. I plan it out in my head to try to make the most of my time. It doesn't always work out that way, because if I don't, what happens is I go in another room for something that pertains to this room, and I get distracted by something in that room, and then I get all off track. That's what happens. Y'all do that? That's what happens to me all the time. All right, I'm going to end this. We're at 23, almost 24 minutes. So I'm going to tell y'all bye, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I hope y'all are having the Mondiest of Mondays, or a marvelous Monday. That's what I used to tell my son. I used to have names for him. So have a marvelous Monday. I will see y'all tomorrow.